Yeah, it's the 2-6. Fayetteville, stand up. Let's go. The more you know. Yeah. 26 for the 2-6. Yeah, we outside. From the Ville to the world, let it ride. 1-4-4-5, we live.
Hey everybody, it is your girl ShaDonna, the more you know, McPhaul, and we are here with another episode of 26 for the 2-6. And today I have a very special guest, Mrs. Jackie Clay of the E.E. Smith Alumni Sports Hall of Fame, Inc. So, Miss Jackie, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
So, you have been a part of this since I've been a part of it, and this started in 2022. So let's go back. I know you say your class of 1996, and y'all are celebrating your 60 years this year.
66.
66. Okay, y'all know I went to public school, so I went. No. Don't ask me to do public math. So 66 years.
Yes, then and now. Our theme for our reunion celebration this year is then and now.
Yeah.
And we'll celebrate. We have been together, my class, we've been together since the beginning. We always met every 10 years, every 20 years, right up, even through pandemic. We always met. When the pandemic came along, we decided to do Zoom. So we meet every month on the second Friday of the month on Zoom. We never stop meeting. We still have quite a few class members still living and participating. So it's been a journey, and we've kept together because we've been one.
Yes.
And we've done, things. And some of us have participated in things that's gone on at E. Smith. Like, I was a proctor, at one point. But it's something we love, the class. We've, loved and been together for 60 years.
I love that so much. And it's like all the classes, like everybody has a class president. Y'all still meet like you're still in high school. And I think that camaraderie and that consistency and that continuity is everything.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, our president, we've actually, Lonnie Gilmore probably is the longest serving president we had, with our class. Then, of course, John, who started the Hall of Fame, and had some other guys before our class that they got to talk about the Hall of Fame. So, John is involved in.
Yeah, Mr. Brown. Shout out to Mr. John Brown, guys. Yes. Speaking of Mr. John Brown, since you mentioned him, I know I got to do this plug. Y'all, me and Mr. Brown are working on the souvenir drive for the 5th year. This year's Hall of Fame is going to be May the 24th. And we'll come back to that. I just didn't want to miss that plug from Mr. Brown because he works hard. Yeah, that is one hard working man.
Yes, he does.
So let's go back to 66. Was it you that he was talking about last night? Or Lydia with the quarter? Who gave him the quarter? Remember last?
Must have been Lydia.
Lydia, okay, because she's in Vegas now.
Yeah. Lydia was 2 years ahead of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she was with Jimmy Ray's class.
Okay.
Her mother was our yearbook, the person that inspired her, Mrs. Clement. She taught Spanish at E. Smith, and she Spanish and English, I think it was. But she is the on the picture, our yearbook picture.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the one that we celebrated, and she was very encouraging. She was a great teacher.
Yeah. I love it. And speaking of Jimmy Ray, I know he is a legend, an E.E. Smith legend, an NFL. He's NFL royalty. I know I am working, trying to get us to re-show the movie that the NFL did, but you got to get all the rights and all the things. But I think it's so important because I watched it, I watched it on the NFL Network. And this time last year, I actually went to Ohio to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yeah, so
I know you went.
Yes, and I went for Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then I went to the North when he got inducted into the North Carolina Hall of Fame. Last year, and I got to meet his family. I know I see his brother everywhere, and I went to school with his nieces. We went to Southview together. But I just believe in all the Hall of Famers. They all have a story to tell. They all have legacy. And I know we got this new kiosk that we're putting together, not the wall of excellence, not just to highlight the athletes, but E.E. Smith is rich.
Right.
And education, innovation, and all the things. So y'all came together and y'all got that money up.
Yeah, Jimmy's wife, Edwina, was our classmate.
Okay.
Jim and Edwina had been going together since high school.
Yeah, I saw that in the documentary.
Yep, they were going together in high school. He was a senior and she was a sophomore at that time. And, we went to her, when she passed. We went to her celebration in Pinehurst. But they were two peas in a pod. And when Jimmy started the E. Smith for the foundation, he came the first year. They met at Fayetteville State University at the Capel Arena, and I can't tell you how many NFL players that came with him when he started that Jimmy Ray Foundation. So
people are still hitting me up. I shout out to Ken Brown. So Ken Brown is like, Mo, can we get Jimmy Ray to come back and do it? I'm like, I don't know, but I can ask, because it's so important. I love sports. I love the kids. I love the youth. But I wasn't here for the camp. I was in the military, but they still have the plaque and the pictures over at WIDU. And like I said, the Facebook memories are still showing up. So I'm going to talk to Miss Sandra Covington and Mr. Coach Roy McNeil. They treat me like family. I'm going over there for when they do a big thing after Community Day. They always invite me over. So, because I know Roy is one of Jimmy's biggest fans, and he wants to name things after him. He wanted to name the school after him. But I think it's important for people who have done that much, and it's not even what they have done, what comes with it. We got to start forward thinking.
Yes.
We love the past, we love the history, but if we want to move these kids forward, we got to do some things and put some things in place and make some concessions, if you will, to make these things happen for these kids. We probably can't go back to what it used to be, but we can make something better. Or just as good, better. I don't know.
What it used to be, we thought was better. But technology and a lot of things have come along for the students, so they can progress even further than we did. But we had teachers that they didn't have to worry about teaching for testing. The teachers now are so overwhelmed with a lot of things just for testing, and some of them not really teaching like they could teach, like they want to teach, because they're trying to improve testing among the students. But our teachers, they came into our homes when we weren't doing good. They told on us, and they were very encouraging. They taught us how to be professional when it's time to be professional. I always talk to my granddaughter, when you're going out, you can talk slang, whatever you want around home. You can dress however you want. But when you're going out doing an interview and being professional, whatever, you got to dress the part. Because people will accept you. You can be very smart, but if the way you dress, the way you look is going to make a difference on how they think, what they think about you, or how they, their perspective about how you are.
You are absolutely right. I was looking at my pictures from last year. I had an intern, and I took her back to Ross because Ross, Marshalls, Burlington, shout out, because you are so correct. Because people judge you on the way you look. They decide how much respect they're going to give you. And everybody always talking about, your heels, all the things, because people, I don't want to say they respect it, but they know, okay, she ain't, when you in heels, you ain't coming to play. I ain't putting these heels on for nothing. But I do think these kids, because now, you go to the schools, they're wearing the bonnets, the pajama pants, the sweatpants. I'm like, I know. And, the older adults, y'all are losing it. Y'all can't stand it. And they have talked to me like, Mo, you got to do something. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What you want me to say?
Yeah, I worked as a proctor over there. And I was there when the school buses came in, and I thought, oh, they got blankets over their heads. They got on flip-flops in the wintertime and shorts. How do your parents let you go out like that, But it's a different world.
Yeah. What's funny? My son, so he was to Southview Middle, and he had, they wear uniforms, but and I knew something was wrong. And he had shorts on, wasn't in uniform. So he had to come like, Mommy, they about to put me in ISS because I ain't got the right stuff on. And it totally threw when I tell you I was all over the place yesterday because I wanted to. Because I'm like, when I drop you off, I'm going to work.
Right.
So now I got to stop what I'm doing to take you some shorts that you're supposed to wear. Right. But I'm glad that they called them out on it because yes, correct them. Yeah. You have to correct these kids. Yes. You can then the principal called, hey, I need your permission for this. Call me. I am one of those parents who will show up. I'm actually the family ambassador for my son's school. And he's like, Mommy, why you got to come to my school? Because that's where the need is. Yeah. And I need you to know that I will pop up. I will pull up.
That's important. Once you get into a business or you start a job and you show how smart you are, you're intelligent, then people can accept that. Then they might not care about what you wear. Yeah. But until you get to that point, you know. Yeah. And they're always going to care. Just look like when President Obama wore that tan suit. Look at the uproar that
Yeah. And I know, Ms. Jackie, we talked a little bit about the Alumni Hall of Fame that's coming back the 5th year. Like I said, it's going to be May the 24th at the John D. Fuller Rec Center. You know, we have a little change, but I know you've been instrumental in the banquet, you know, with the caterers and the decorations and all the things. So what can they expect different since we're moving locations? I know they're bringing it. I know the balloons and we're getting all the nice things. Because when you walk in there, because we was at the Crown Expo, you know, it's a blank, big old room, and we transformed that thing, and everybody was like, y'all look like a college.
Fuller Recreation Center, it's a little different, but I've been there to several, you know, programs there, and they managed to transform, and whomever is decorating, you know, pretty nice. I'm hoping that's going to happen for the Hall of Fame because I'm not so involved with it this year. But, you know, if they look back and see what we had before, they can do the same thing at Fuller's. So hopefully, you know, everything is going to work out. You know, it's a little different. It's a private place, but and certain things you can and can't do. But they're going to probably miss the bar. Yeah.
I'm going to miss the bar. If don't nobody else miss the bar, I can't.
Because they cannot, you know, they don't allow alcohol. Yeah, so.
It is Sunday. We'll be okay.
It's okay. Hopefully, no one will go home and need a driver.
Right.
You know? So
then it's Memorial Day weekend, so y'all can have your drinks on Monday. So just chill out. Do what you're going to do Saturday at Community Day. Yeah. Chill out Sunday, and then do what you're going to do Monday.
So hopefully everything will work out. And, you know, we've talked, me and Miranda, so she basically knows what's needed. Yeah. So I'm hoping it all comes together.
Absolutely. And I know you are very involved with the retiree club over at Fayetteville State, and your daughter works there. I saw her the last time I was there. They were doing the
my granddaughter.
Your granddaughter? What's your granddaughter's name?
As a matter of fact, she's going to be getting her master's at East Carolina on May 9th.
Okay.
She just got a job at the university. She's been working in special programs. She's been working since before she graduated with her undergrad. But she is now going to be teaching. She decides she wants to teach, and it's going to be in public health, I think, and because she has a degree in biology. Okay. And she'll be getting public health from East Carolina. So she's going to be teaching. We're really proud of her, and she just takes care of herself. She doesn't ask anybody for anything, but so she's there too. She, you know, graduated from FSU. She was a runner. We used to call her a runner because she run errands when she was a student there, you know. So she's been working since, you know, so she's doing well, and we're proud of FSU too.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
but Retirees Club, I retired in 2008, and I started with Retirees Club in 2009. And they had a big group. A lot of our group have died out or no longer able to come, but they aged out, should I say.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, they aged out, but are no longer able to come. So we've been trying to build the Retirees Club up again. And because of certain things we can't have, like they can't give out information on retirees, we've been trying to do it through when they have their retiree celebration, talk with those people about retiring to join the group.
Mm-hmm.
So we raise funds.
Mm-hmm.
We raise funds for scholarships for
Okay.
the university. So over the last years, the Retirees Club has raised over $300,000 for the university, in scholarship monies. So that's what we try to continue to do. That's our goal.
Okay.
And any other way we can help. We've given to when the band needed something or some of the other groups need something, we've contributed. But we mainly work for scholarship. That has been the past goal. But the alumni, we had an alumni guest at our meeting a couple of months ago, and she was talking about the students' needs.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a clothes closet. They have needs for some kids, sometimes they have to buy their own toilet tissue,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that for the dorms. And giving to those, providing things that they need, while they're living there. So that's another thing we're looking at doing as well.
I love it. So I know our listeners are the grandkids of the retirees. So if you're watching and listening to us, talk to your grandparents, your moms, dads, aunties, uncles, especially if they are a Fayetteville State Bronco, and make sure that they know that they can get reconnected. And I know I saw you and Miss Ruby at senior games. You got to stay active.
Yes.
You got to stay active because we're all going to get older, but you got to learn to enjoy it.
Yes. So, I encourage anyone that would like to come to the school and talk with the counselors. And there's money there to help you and not to be discouraged because you say, oh, well, I can't afford it. There's plenty of money out there to help you get in school. So don't be hesitant about it, So I know when I was growing up, at that particular time, my parents didn't have the money to send me to college. I didn't go to college right away. I had some jobs, and then I went in the military for a while, and then I got out, and then I became a police officer, which I retired. So just be, set a goal. Don't give up on what you want in life. Just keep, moving and getting what you need to help you get where you want to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. So you mentioned money is available. So I have a little bit of money that we can give to the Hall of Fame. So Miss Jackie, on behalf, yep, on behalf of the E.E. Smith alumni, on behalf, because I work, so y'all, I got it twisted because I'm the public relations director for the E.E. Smith alumni. So usually I say on behalf of the E.E. Smith Hall of Fame. We're always giving scholarships and giving things out. But today, on behalf of the Mo You Know Impact Network and 104.5 TV, we want to present the E.E. Smith Alumni Sports Hall of Fame with this check for $500, a marketing grant to help us get the word out about all of these fantastic things we're doing, our fantastic inductees this year, and our past inductees this year. I'm going to show you a picture that we have of Ike Walker Sr. in there. So will you take this check on behalf of the E. Smith Alumni Sports Hall of Fame?
I certainly will accept this check on behalf of the E. Smith Alumni Sports Hall of Fame, and we're grateful.
Thank you.
Any monies that we get.
Yes,
so,
and we do need monies,
We
okay?
do need monies, yes.
So, guys, I want to thank you again for tuning in for 26 for the 2-6. I'm your host, ShaDonna, the Mo You Know McPhaul, and we are here at 104.5 TV on the Mo You Know Impact Network. Keep watching, keep supporting, and keep tuning in.
Yeah! It's the 2-6. Fayetteville, stand up. Let's go. The Mo You Know. Yeah. 26 for the 2-6. Yeah, we outside. From the Ville to the world, let it ride.